You got me, Sean West, Dominic the Heat, and you got my boy Zach Mickle right to the side. Excited for a night of fights. Here we go.
Scott Buffington first to the cage tonight. Out of Central Illinois Combat Club.
Always a tough squad there. Always a good group of guys to keep you ready for the fight. I like their camaraderie. I like how they stick together the way they do. You know, it's kind of old schoolish how the QC might have once did things. I like how they stick with it.
Yeah, it's a real family over there. Accompanied by head coach Bob Long.
The man, the myth. Scott Buffington's 5'10", 145 out of Morton, Illinois. I'm excited to see him fight. I don't think I've ever watched him fight before.
No, I can't say that I have either. It's always good, you know, when if he hasn't fought in cage aggression, I don't believe he has. For him to check how he's, you know, his thermometer check. You know what I mean? We get to see how he reacts to this stage, even though it's not our big stage at the River Center. It's still a big stage to fight on anyway. So,
yeah, I mean, coming down to Burlington, this is definitely the best that they have down here. So it's just as big. The room may not be as big, but the people in it, it's the same energy, you know?
Definitely.
One of those shows where you put everybody in the right room at the right time. All that energy feeds off each other.
Yep.
Gets hype.
Exactly. Let's see how he feeds off that energy.
And if you ain't from the dojo,
you don't know. I guess I wasn't picking up on that one, Zach.
Get it together.
Must have sold a lot of tickets tonight. He got a lot of fans cheering for him.
Yeah, he's definitely the hometown guy and the favorite here.
Good, I like it. I like the energy, man. In my earlier MMA career, I never forgot to fight at home, actually, except for Amsterdam. But beside that, I fought for extreme cage run or extreme challenge, and drove around and had to fight people in their hometowns, and it's difficult, man. But so fortunately for him, he gets to fight here at home and feel the good vibes, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, in my career as a professional, I probably fought in my hometown 3 or 4 times out of 16.
Yeah.
But it always feels good to go in somebody else's backyard and beat them up.
It does.
So, Buffington, I think, is going to try to accomplish that tonight.
Yeah, we definitely know if he's over there at the dojo that he's working hard and he's got good coaches pushing him. Jordan and Gabe.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a Burlington heavy card. These guys in Southeast Iowa, they all meet up. They're from far and wide, but they all meet together in that Skunk River, and they get to work.
They do. They really do. Got cage aggression vet Sonny Thompson over there in his corner.
Here he goes, making his first steps in the cage. Mr. White.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the caged aggression featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 143 pounds. He trains at the Central Illinois Combat Club. Joining us from Morton, Illinois, Scott Buffington. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. He trains at the Skunk Dojo and is sponsored by Meineke Car Care, Carbon Welding Services, Red Yeti Vapor, and The Shop. Joining us from Burlington, Iowa, Brayden.
Here we go, round 1.
Showtime, baby.
First fight of the weekend.
Both sporting the same colors, the black with the purple trim.
Rare.
I almost thought they were the same shorts.
So it's going to be hard to differentiate. Just going to have to really focus on the glove color, the tape on the gloves. Nice feeling out process. These guys are throwing them.
Right out the gate. For earlier career, you know, that's surprising, but I like it.
Super aggressive. I can dig it.
Scott's been throwing that calf kick instead of going to the thigh with that low kick.
Real popular now in MMA, isn't it?
Yeah, man, that one
really
stings.
popular.
You don't got all the muscles in there. You only got a couple little ones in there too.
Good counter there.
I'd like to see him.
These guys
right
are
hand.
winging
I was just
them.
about to say, I'd really like to see him tighten up the punches a little bit, and they might land. I mean, the wide punches, it's easier to block with with your arm checking them or whatnot. But I really like to see him tighten up those twos, and then he did, and one landed aggressively.
Yeah, Buffington is countering his big, Brayden's big overhand.
Yeah,
he's countering it well with a straight right. He's cracked him twice with it already. There it is again, but he missed that time. But he rolls that two, and then he whips a two right back at him.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that coming from
Boom! There it is again.
Yep.
He lands it every time almost.
If he followed it up with some,
Nice.
see a lot of sets with a good sprawl out there with Buffington.
There we go. I was just about to say, I've seen coming from grappling dominant schools, and it's a lack of grappling right now. And it's pretty good to see. Exciting, you know what I mean? Maybe the grappling is evening it out and equaling it out in their throwing hands.
Oh, another good traded kick, same time. Ooh, Buffington might have got one in the jump.
Good show of respect here by both fighters.
Looked like a little butt of heads there. Don't seem to affect him at all.
Rested his hands a few times on his.
Yeah, he has.
I don't know if that's being tired or maybe a lack of frustration or being frustrated.
Yeah, White has definitely done that a couple times already. Good kick there. And
Got
he
his
felt
mouth
that.
wide
He
open.
bounced his foot up there like that.
He's got his mouth wide open, breathing through his mouth too.
Yeah,
Never a good sign out of
taking big
White.
deep breaths. Could be an adrenaline dump. Could be the amount of output that they're putting right now.
Oh, there's
another
counter
that check
again.
or that roll two, slip two.
Could be the weight cut too. You know, weight cuts are killing fighters.
They
A lot
are.
of guys cut a lot of weight.
You know,
Another low
for
calf
Brayden, yeah. For Brayden, he looks a little bit soft, like he might not have cut a whole lot of weight. It's crazy to see that amateurs they're cutting the amount. They're cutting the amount of weight that pros are. They shouldn't do that. They should really just focus on their technique and getting experience in the cage. And
Growing every fight.
Really like that
Key.
that stoppage by the referee. Way to get in there and not let any extra punches be thrown after the round is over.
sure.
We know more than enough that can happen.
Yes, it can.
One thing to watch out for tonight and tomorrow is the new rules on greasing in between rounds.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
grease now. Let's see how many of those cornermen utilize it.
You know, me and professional boxing, I've gotten really used to it. So I when I make my return back to MMA, I'll be very appreciative to use that.
Yeah, I believe it's important, man. It'll keep you from getting cut throughout the fight. And for a lot of fighters, you know, everybody likes to see blood, but if we can minimize the cuts to our face, we
Longevity of the
maximize
fight.
the longevity of our career.
Yes, sir.
That's what
Yes,
we're
sir.
after.
I really like how my man's over here. No sit down, no stool for him at Central Illinois Combat Club.
Didn't even look at it.
So let's see how it comes out. Here we go, man. Kicks in a little bit realer when it's the second round.
Sometimes sitting down on that chair can rubber your legs up pretty good.
You're right. Lactic acid might build up. You're right. Very right.
I've never liked it. I've always felt like it pinched off my nerves, pinched off my blood flow to my legs.
Shoot, I enjoy that seat. Oh, what?
Go White tried that spinning back kick a second time.
It's looking like it's gonna get. It might be a low blow. Throw a
Yeah,
little bit
he
more.
really needs to be careful with that.
Throw a little bit more with technique, but
Buffington is countering it really well. He's waiting.
Bang, there it is.
He's waiting for Brayden to throw, and he's countering.
yeah. Watch out with the fingers. I see he's. If he would throw
I think
that
he just
left
lost
hook
to
to
contact.
contain him, if he would throw a left hook to contain him, so he can't exit. He's exiting to his left. White's right.
Nice.
Needs to throw an additional punch there.
Oh, keep. Ooh.
Got a deep ground shot on that one.
Yeah. I wonder if
See if we can get a replay of it. That's 1 for 1 now. They've both traded one.
Oh, he's looking in pain. I know it's good to bounce, right? They say it's a muscle that retracts.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what helps, you know? All you care about is getting better.
That's one of those things that, like, doing a study on it to try to find out, like, who's going to volunteer to just get beat every day.
I don't know. You see some crazy videos. Some crazy videos on YouTube and stuff.
There you go,
Some
starting
guys
back
like
up.
that stuff.
My crazy gif that they made with me and Melvin Blummer double kneeing each other in the groin at the same time. Bam! Checking with that jab.
Yeah, he's trying to bait him in. He's trying to get Brayden to throw so that he can counter.
Brayden's gonna start wrestling.
Good shot. He's in deep.
He needs to stay on one of those singles.
Buffington, great job with the crossface.
Got that good down block.
Hammer fist to the temple. That's a rough one.
Very aggressive. I like it.
Nice. And that's going to take a lot of wind out of Brayden. Look, there's hands on his hips, backing up, blinking hard, bending at the waist.
Ain't over yet. You hear the corner calling for him to follow up on his punches.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, right now, big left hook. Right now, he's, that corner's really wanting him to check it,
There's the first sign of weakness there by Buffington.
Yeah, checking the clock, see how much time was left in the round.
Yeah, really checking his fight too. How much is he willing to get after anymore? He's stepping back. His mouth is wide open. And he's taking a lot of deep
good
breaths.
shot.
Oh, there.
Really want to see him follow up that right hand. There it is, left hook.
There, now he's
He's
throwing
not going
combos.
to have to defend himself or return with something here.
He needs to come with an uppercut there.
Be a good time for him to
I
take
really
that
like
shot off the
left
cage.
hook. The left hook from Buffington would be beautiful. The right to the body left hook. Oh, another nut shot. Ouch. That's rough to see, especially after earning all that ground.
I think the referee, Ben, was saying that wasn't a grind shot. We're going to see the replay here.
Maybe.
See if they show it one more time. There, show it once. It looked like right to the thigh.
It might have slipped in there a
might
little
have.
bit.
Sometimes you never know where that cup's placed at, but I really like to see maybe a different angle, but I mean, he's looking like he's recovering pretty fast.
Yeah,
So.
recovered quick.
That's 2 in a round. It'd be probably smart to take a point, even if it was a close call. Still, I mean, you really got to watch that.
They're not from inside leg kicks. Well, one was, and then that one was from a knee, so it's from different strikes. It could be from lack of control throwing the strike, you know what I mean?
I feel like with young fighters, inexperienced fighters, it's a hard time gauging range.
Really is.
You don't understand range. You only understand pad work when you're
Well said, Doc.
your guy's only fighting right inside your range the whole time.
Growing into such a bright man.
Try. I'm not great with words. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fill JD's shoes tonight, and I'm messing up. This is more nerve-wracking than fighting.
I think this is just going to be one of those shows where we all just mesh and we get to it. Let it ride.
Looks like we're getting ready to get back at her. Here we go.
Second
The
one.
fight continues.
No point taken there.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Buffington seems real sad, real upset that he landed both those. So. Oh, good spin back.
Follow with the tornado hand sprint.
Hey, I'm telling you, that left from Buffington is just all there. But he's dropping his right. If he would just throw that left hook.
Whoa.
And if we looked at the punch count right now, I believe there's only been one body shot, like punch thrown the whole fight.
Yeah.
And that was by Buffington early in the second round. He landed it.
I'm anxious to see if Buffington this time.
Nope. He looks pretty content to stand.
He does. My man is
That's good cardio.
great cardio.
These are 2 respected gyms from the area. 2 great coaches, a lot of great competitors out of both. I'm sure these guys were definitely ready to go.
Yeah, I'd say as much.
See a little bit of blood out of White coming out this round. Looks like he got a cut on his nose.
Yeah, up by his eyebrow too, up above his left eyebrow, he's got a little red mark there too.
Might be a little leather burn up there.
Definitely looks a little more touched up than Buffington does.
That's that left side of his face where that right hand's handing of Buffington.
You really find out a lot about yourself in a 3-round fight, man. You know what I mean? So.
It was the turning point in my career was when I finally hit that 3-round mark, when I went to a decision.
You know, for me, in all honesty, is most recently when I did the 6 rounds in my boxing. Nice double. I'm with it. Great to hop on the side. Good transition. I like the strikes. I like the strikes from the top. Watch out for the triangle.
Watch out here.
Posture up.
Good.
Push
Way
out
to
of
recognize that.
Get up out of there. I like it.
He knows he's winning on the feet. He knows he's got him beat. He just got to send him home now.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, left hook. Nice straight, too.
Switching stances. Those calf kicks have added up so far.
If I was White, man, I'd really start. If I was White, I'd really start. So I'd tighten up that 2. I'd really work my jab a little bit more and start working some more kicks. You know what I mean? He's got to start point striking, but right now he's got to fight with more urgency. He's obviously down 2. I mean, what does he do to win this fight right now?
He's got to look for the finish here, but it just doesn't seem like he's got the gas tank to do it. He's been putting his hands on his hips since the first round. It's like survival mode almost. He's still throwing, and he's gotten a couple good takedowns, but he can't seal the deal.
He's gotten a few good attempts. I don't know if they'll recognize those as takedowns that he's landed so far.
Buffington's covering up really well in the pocket. I don't think he's even really got punched very well.
Nothing.
Tried
Tried to do the okie doke.
You got to keep going there. This is a fight, gentlemen. You hear the corner.
If he wanted to secure a double himself, so to lock in this round, he could. But I mean, he's doing a good job keeping White on the back in the alley.
Oh, almost knocked that mouthpiece out for a second time.
There's another one. Oh, he's trying to bait him. Oh,
he can't even pick his hands up.
Right hands.
Yeah, he's done.
Good night.
What a great showing. What a great showing by Buffington.
Found what worked early, and he made it work the rest of the fight, too.
Yep.
That right hand.
He found success with that right hand and countering his.
Like you said, caught and countered all night.
Like laser beam to his jaw. I give it to Brayden, though. Brayden White, he's got a hell of a chin and a warrior spirit.
Took a lot of punches. Took all the way to the 3rd round to put him out. That's somebody I'm sure we'll see back in the cage. The Kama cage,
And, a lot of learning has just occurred for both of these guys, They learned, for Buffington, he learned what worked. And for White, he learned what it's like to be in a tough position. And, he did his best.
I think a huge lesson both these guys get to take away from it is that in between the round time, after that adrenaline dump, that was a huge thing to figure out for me is how you manage yourself during the round is going to affect how you hit the ground, how you hit the stool in between rounds. If you're just exerting all your energy the whole round, once you hit that stool, you're not going to have a great amount of recovery.
Yeah, that sounds like Junior.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Ben Wilson, has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by knockout, Scott Buffington.
That's 1-1 on the weekend for Central Illinois Combat Club. Let's see
all right,
how many
folks,
they can
here we
chalk
are
up.
with your winner tonight, Scott Buffington. Scott, first of all, congratulations on a great performance. Seems like you were really able to come out, dictate the pace of the fight, take it where you wanted to. Were you surprised? Like, how frustrating was it trying to put Brayden away tonight?
He's a very tough kid. He hung in there real well.
Well, look, it was a great fight, great finish at the end there. If you have a second, why don't you talk us through that and what was going through your mind as far as the finish goes?
I just needed to follow up, and after I hit him, stay with it. Finally, he kind of broke after a couple rounds of that.
So, first time in Burlington tonight. Come in, get a win in a big way. Let us know what's around the corner for Scott Buffington.
We'll get back in training, and we'll go from there. Bob will probably set something else up for me down the road. I do want to thank Mike Goodwin for the chance to get in the cage here everybody at Central Illinois Combat Club and all my friends and family that made it out tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winner, Scott Buffington.
Great showing tonight by Scott. We'll see you back in here, bud.